Have you been thinking about buying your first home? Not sure where to start? Don't worry, I got your back. This video is just for you. What is up, everybody? My name is Malachi, and I'm known as the Realist Realtor. I give it to you real, backed by facts. Before you start clicking away and searching for that perfect home, here are the 5 things you must do before starting that house hunting. First thing to do, find yourself a full-time professional realtor. I'm not talking about your aunt or your cousin or that coworker you have that bought a house, got a real estate license, and thinks they know everything about real estate. I'm really, truly talking about a full-time professional realtor. You wouldn't hire a family practitioner doctor to do a surgery, or you wouldn't hire a suspension mechanic to do your air conditioning. You hire a professional, a full-time professional that does that day in and day out, so they know exactly what they're doing. And it's the same thing with real estate. I truly believe you need to hire a full-time realtor to protect yourself and the assets that you're putting in. With that being said, I truly believe this is the most important purchase that people make in their entire lives, and I take it very seriously, and most full-time professional realtors do. This is the most expensive purchase that most people make in their entire lives. Don't trust that purchase to just random anybody's. Hire yourself a full-time realtor. Second thing to do, gather your paperwork and assess your financial health. When I'm talking about paperwork, I'm talking about the things that the lender or the bank are going to need to give you that pre-approval letter for a home loan. These items would include W-2s for the last 2 years, your most recent paycheck stubs covering the last 30 days, as well as the most recent bank statement. There might be a few other pieces of paperwork that the lender or bank will need, and they'll let you know at that time. But those 3 items are the foundation that they'll need. And when I'm talking about assessing your financial health, I'm talking about checking that credit score. Most of the time, we suggest to have a 620 or higher. In today's competitive real estate market with the historic low interest rates, we would suggest to have something definitely higher than that 620 benchmark. Also, make sure that you have a few lines of credit that are active and open. And lastly, make sure you do not have any late payments within the last 12 months. If there are any issues within your credit and your credit history, make sure to address those before moving on. Third thing to do, it's time to talk to a lender. Now that you got all that paperwork together and you assess your financial health, it's time to get on the phone and call that lender. And let's rewind. One of the reasons why I told you the first thing to do is hire that real estate professional is because most real estate professionals that have experience have worked with not so good lenders and really amazing lenders. And you're going to want to work with that really amazing lender. They'll get you the best interest rates and they'll do it in a timely manner. Again, during this competitive real estate market, you're going to want all of those things on your team. While you're also talking to your lender, you're going to get the max amount that you can borrow. Again, that's the max. You don't necessarily have to borrow all of that, but you at least have your budget and where you stand. They'll also calculate what that monthly payment will be. That's going to be your mortgage, including your interest, taxes, as well as your homeowner's insurance. And lastly, they'll be able to assist with the estimated closing cost, meaning how much you'll need during that process to close and purchase that house. Fourth thing to do, it's time to consider your goals. What are your goals for this first home? Do you want to buy a starter home, hold that for a couple years, and then sell it and move up? Or are you looking to buy a big house already and grow into that home over time? Only you can decide that, so figure out your goals. Fifth thing to do, It's time to assess your needs. When I'm talking about needs, I'm talking about how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms. You want a big house? You want a small house? Is this going to be a starter home? Go back to the goals in step 4. Figure out what it is that you need. You can also live in an association, maybe a gated community. Or you want to be in a specific neighborhood with specific schools, closer to the family, closer to work. Really, again, these are only things that you can decide. So figure those out. And once you narrow that down, you know what time it is? Time to go shopping. Enjoy this time, enjoy the experience. Be thankful that you're able to start this process and purchase a home. It is a great, great feeling and a great accomplishment. And make sure, again, I just want to reiterate, hire that full-time professional realtor. You'll thank me later. They're going to save you headaches, they'll save you time, and most importantly, they'll save you money. I hope you guys have found this helpful and useful. I would truly appreciate if you can share this with all your friends and family. Maybe share this video on your social media so we can help educate as many people as possible. I'll continue to put out these helpful videos as per requested on Instagram right here somewhere. And thank you again so much for all the love and support. I appreciate all of you guys. As always, if you need to talk to me, feel free to message me anytime and I'll respond quickly. Even if you don't want to talk about real estate, I always enjoy everybody's conversations. Thank you again for the love and support. I truly appreciate all of you guys. Have a great week and have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week.